What a time to be alive if you're a Scunthorpe fan right now. We're top of League One. 6 games to go. 7 points clear. We've worked it out. QPR can get a max of 93 points, which means we are just 3 wins away from securing our 4th consecutive league title. But most importantly today, we've got 4 games to play before the big one. Scunthorpe United are off to Wembley. The Irons are back at Wembley for the 3rd time in this save, but for the first time in the FA Cup. The previous 2 were for the EFL trophy. Now, we're here for the big time. It's Man City in the FA Cup semi-finals, where we could play either of Man United, Hull, Liverpool or Everton in the final, should we somehow pull off yet another impossible job. Last time out, we finished stream by going to Stamford Bridge and avenging the 2 previous seasons' defeats at Glanford Park to Chelsea. 2-0 in Season 2. 1-0 in Season 3. Turned to yet another 1-0 win for the away team, but this time it was for Scunthorpe. Michael Obafemi, the difference maker on the day. But Dacres Cogley was the man of the match with an 8.3, the man that set up the winning goal. We now have 3 days before we play Burton, but we do also have the small matter of hopefully eradicating this £1.7 million debt. I don't think we'll clear it all, but we should clear a vast majority of it should we get into, like, once we play the semi-final. We do have Daniel Semeyu back. Here is Liverpool's FA Cup 5th round tie. Why are they playing this so late? Possibly Champions League, probably Champions League, but they are now out of the Champions League after losing to PSG. So that might be why. But they've now made it through. So it's Man United, Liverpool for a place in the FA Cup semi-final against Everton. Liverpool get through that. It's a Merseyside derby for a place against either Man City or Scunthorpe. I don't know why we've there. Apparently they want us to do physical. I'm gonna actually do a tactical week like it was saying. And then we will do outfield and match tactics here, because there's a match focus there. Before then, the Barnsley game moves. Right, let's just look at the training calendar. Things will be a lot easier if we do it this way. It's because the Reading is on Monday after Burton Albion. So we have a nice little bit of a break after Burton Albion before we play Reading, which is nice, I guess. And then obviously we have the Monday 29th of March game, and then it's another nice little break to Cambridge before Barnsley and Man City, Bolton away to then, and Leyton Orient to finish the league off. We do have a week of training afterwards, but if we don't make the FA Cup final, it will probably just be a week off. But yeah. Burton are probably the toughest game we have left. 6th and 7th. Reading away is probably the toughest game, because Cambridge at home in 13th, Barnsley 21st away, Bolton 19th away, and Leyton Orient. Our April is looking very, very nice indeed. It's just going to be getting through these couple of games in March. If we can get out of them unscathed, then the board are rejecting the wage budget increase. Of course they are. Boy, I can't wait to see if we can get taken over soon. Like, we are going to get there. Man United playing Liverpool at the same time as we are playing here. We don't really need to keep track of it. We are going to go full strength for this one. Burton at home, it's a big game. We are losing Sonny Perkins next season, which is the one thing I'm rather sad about. He's off to Seanasea on a free. We couldn't renew it. We couldn't basically afford his contract renewal. He wanted about 15 grand a week, which is what he's getting at Saint Etienne. So, good luck to him, is all I can say. But there are a few people that we're hoping we will be able to renew contracts with, hopefully when the end of the season comes. Hopefully we will get a nice little bit of financial recoup. The FA Cup run has definitely helped that. Did I think we'd get to the semi-finals? Absolutely not. Did we deserve to beat Chelsea? Absolutely. There is no... We had the better XG. We created the better chances at Stamford Bridge. Mo Salah has put Liverpool 1-0 up. We're keeping an eye on it because we want to kind of keep track of who's the possible opposition in the final. As Stewart's driving forward and he drills it just wide. Glanford Park was expecting a goal, but they just couldn't quite find it. But yeah, Harrison Parker is being one of those. He has become an important player at the heart of our defence, and he is going to be the guy that we want to keep going forward. As Michael Obafemi is in, the man that scored the winner at Stamford Bridge has put us in front against Burton Albion. And potentially moves us to just within 2 wins of a 4th consecutive title. Because we go 10 points clear. Ryan Wintle with the assist. We have him in contract until 28 as well, don't we? Yeah. So we have Wintle for next season as well. There's going to be a few players that we extend contracts past 28 as well, just to keep them around. Before we then start to maybe build the squad out a little bit. We're not going to keep everybody. That is certainly the thing. Like, if people stay on month to months, we're not going to turn them down on staying on month to months, but we're not going to necessarily keep all of them. Sonny Perkins has just hit the bar, and we couldn't get the rebound from the free kick. That's a little bit upsetting, but... Luis Diaz, it's 2-0 to Liverpool. Liverpool looking set for a place at Wembley, winning at Old Trafford. Randell Williams. Randell Williams is somebody that expires this summer, and he might be one we keep around. The Ebu Adams on for... No. Sonny Perkins hasn't had the best of games, so we'll bring him off. He is on his... He is on his victory parade, I suppose. He's on his farewell tour, that's the word. As Parker, speaking of Harrison Parker and wanting to renew his contract, he gives us a second. 2-0 to Scunthorpe. Because Daniil Semeyu, club captain, is also set to leave in the summer. Hi, Chuck. It's 20 past 4. I hope you're feeling okay to be up at this time. How are you doing? Oh, that's a poor pass. Bishop's in, but it's saved by Tashby. I hope you're okay, buddy. Went to sleep a bit early. That's fair enough. I mean... You've come in as Randell Williams is at the back stick and has hit the bar. There's nothing wrong with sleeping a bit early. That is absolutely fine. Well, I hope you're doing good, mate. I hope life... But Chuck, I need all the support I can get knowing I'm playing Man City. So, I appreciate it. As much as I like this song, we're gonna get something a little bit quicker on. They're trying to play with more discipline. Well, they are 2-0 down. They are. This would have helped their playoff push as well, getting a result here. And it's not that game, set, and match yet. But if Obafemi can race down the other end and score a goal, that would be great. But Obafemi, he's got to switch it. Cal Roberts is in acres of space. He's found Cal Roberts. He's into the box. It's Lewis Bate. It's game, set, and match to Scunthorpe. We are 2 wins off the League One title. We are 2 wins away from winning the league. We have gained promotion to the championship. We cannot be caught by Posh. Top 2 is guaranteed. Scunthorpe delight at unexpected promotion. We've led them to promotion. So we are now the Sunday FA Cup semi-final. Okay. We are now... I think we're going to be here. Wait, this... Wait, no. Yeah, we're there. So we need to... We just need to make a... We didn't match tactics there. Let's move routines down to here. And then do general defending there. And then yeah. And then on here, because we're doing tactical, let's do attacking, defending blue. There. And then I think we're okay for that. Attend the press conference. We are up. We are up. In the words of this...
I'm not gonna lie. I'm hard.
We not that way, Diz. Not that way, Diz. I mind games. Mind games. We've got 2 players on international duty. I hope that doesn't cover there. Williams gets his goal and assist bonus. A new contract. Tay, look. Okay, discuss new contract. Look, Tay. Doesn't really reflect the player you've become. Is he a team leader on the squad? Yeah, he is one of the team leaders. Okay, and we're losing potentially both our other team leaders next season. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, now we can't discuss it with Ashby Hammond. Okay, cool. We will sort out... Oh, we've got our new wage budget. Okay, 85 grand. When did that come up here? Yeah, board set initial budget. 0 transfer budget, but 86 grand a week. Okay, right. Okay. Right, so. Harrison Parker. Regular starter, just regular starter. He wants 4.1 grand a week from 600. I don't really think I can afford that. Can we do 3.5? 3.6. 3.6. So that's a 3 grand a week increase, but that keeps Harrison Parker. How long was that for? Can we make that a 2 year? No, okay. So it's a 1-year deal. We'll sort out another one maybe later on in the season. Sonny Perkins we can't keep. Lewis Bate is another one that we'd want to keep around, like massively. 6.7. Can we drop it down? 5.75 is something I can do. Not impact sub. Important player. Remove and exclude. 5.2. 5.25 with an 8 mil release clause. What was his current deal? 2.6. So he's doubling his wage. Okay. But we are going to be losing a fair few players that we don't necessarily want to keep. Like Ebu Adams is going to go on like 2 point. Like there's going to be a few players that go here. Like, I'm probably happy to lose both Dacus Cogley. Ashby Hammond wants a new deal. We probably want a new goalkeeper, but we want to keep Ashby Hammond around. I think we're asking for too much. 8 grand from what is he currently on? 3.5. Ooh. We'll give him that because then we can just negotiate down. We can't afford that. We can only afford 5.75. We can't afford Ashby Hammond. I think Ashby Hammond is going. 86 grand a week is not a lot of money for the championship. I'm just going to put it out there now. Now, he would be a potentially championship standard, but he's at Luton. He'd have to be a lone goalkeeper. And I don't think he's going to be, although he's only playing for Luton's under 21s. Discussion agent. Reading game has been moved because of internationals. Of course it has. So now we have, do we have no game this weekend? Right, let's look at the training calendar again then. Right, games are being moved left, right, and centre. Right, so this week we don't need anything. Right, so we're going to give them the Sunday off now. Give them the Sunday off. Because we have no game here. And then we can just... like that. And then rest. Do we rest this Sunday as well? No, because we have there. So attacking over. No, we've already done attacking overlap and attacking wings. Attacking patient. Chance conversion. Chance conversion we've already done. Ball retention, and then community outreach there, and then there, and then recovery, match review, team bonding there, and then we are good to go again. Congrats on promotion. Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it. We are just one division away now from being able to spend transfer money. That's the way I'm looking at it. The club's finances are already mudded, so just give us a tycoon takeover in the championship. That's what we want now. We want a tycoon to come in and take the fans over. Youth intake day, how is it gonna be? Below average. This is a very average youth. This is a very, very poor youth intake. Like genuinely. I mean, we'll let the DOF deal with that one. Jason Fisher is improving slightly. That's nice. His decision making's going up, which is good. His anticipation is not beneficial. Okay, we'll take that off then. It's a shame Sonny Perkins is leaving. He would have been very nice for us this season. Scunthorpe's Parker has signed a new 1-year deal. He's happy with the new contract. He's got himself here for next season. We can sort out We can sort him out, but he's here for next season now, which is good news. So right now, we're looking at it from a point of view of, we're going to have Lawrence and Parker at the back. We're hoping Lewis Bates going to stay on. We've got Ryan Wintle. I think from this starting 11 that we've currently got, Lewis Dobbins probably the only one we want to keep on a new deal. Can we drop that down to like... There, what's he currently on? 4.1, so to 5 is not too bad an idea. Important player, can we drop you down to 5? 5.25. 5.5. 5.5, he's done. Okay. I don't know how long that was for, but as long as he's here for next season, then we're kind of okay. Because even if he then becomes a backup, given the players that we then look to sign, it's not the end of the world. But if we can get some... Lewis Bates has signed a new 3-year contract. That's a huge one for us. Wintle, he wants a new contract. He is... It depends how much he's going to want. Jared, can you just like... Okay. He is playing as a star player when we gave him what? Did we give him star player? Yeah, we did give him star player. Let's see what his agent wants before we... let's see what he wants before we then start. Wait, that's way too much. No, I'm not having him on 11 grand a week. I'm sorry. The club can't afford it. Cool. He's happy to deal with that for now. That's the... Jesse Marsh could leave Peterborough. Interesting, considering they're in the playoffs. Joe Aribo. I mean, you could become the Sonny Perkins replacement. You could become the Sonny Perkins replacement. Even if you're not quite as good as Sonny Perkins, I think you could become the replacement for him. Which would be quite a good one. Joe Aribo's going to come on trial. Survival stake for Cambridge. That would be an interesting one. If Cambridge, if Jack Wilshere, Dacres Cogley wants an improved contract. Again, I'm not. Good man. Good man. The club being not able to afford contracts is something that I can kind of get away with right now before we play at Wembley and I go, we've got money now. QPR are in the playoffs. Beeston has then got himself injured whilst out on loan. He's going anyway. It's Hereford. Cambridge are safe. I mean, they're in mid-table. They were never going down anyway. Jack Wilshere has done an absolutely unbelievable job there. Osman Kamara is not really worth it. Jason Fisher wants a new contract. No, I want to keep him here for as long as possible. Like, we will try and sort Jason Fisher out a new deal as soon as we physically can. But, like, it's not something we can necessarily say, yeah, let's do it. Because right now we're already back overspending our wage budget. Ask the OF to sign the recommended players. most of these players will probably just become loan farm players. Like we're going to do with a lot of the players anyway. We don't have anybody in the next gen. Of course we don't. There are starting to become new gens in the next gen already, which kind of scares me. Dobbin has got himself a new 3-year deal, which is nice. We've got Daniil Semeyu, Ebu Adams, and Sam Stewart, all that recommend it. Right, what are you... No, because the thing is there's some young players here. Right, I can't even scout you, can I? No. We'll just offer them. We'll just offer them trials. See if they want to come in. Liverpool have accepted. They've accepted. Right, bring you in. They're all wanting to come in, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Considering we're going to the championship as well, it might not necessarily be the best thing, but let's have a look at them. Decent young prospect could improve a lot. Could improve a lot. The thing is, he's not... Marvin Peters is one that we can then keep an eye on. Because if he's not far from first team level, that's good news for us. Same with Sean Stewart. Another one we can keep as a potential idea as a backup. Same with this guy. Like, there's some... There is some possibilities there then. Max Dean, I think we can remove from our shortlist now. Is Matthew Warhurst's contract being renewed by City? It doesn't look like it is, which is good news as well, because we might be able to try and see if we can get him in on a cheaper contract. We're basically untouchable in our job. That might come into play in the that might be differentiated in the in there. Right, we need to put a match tactics here. Actually, can we just refresh this entire training schedule and then rehash it out? We do have Man City on the horizon. This is all becoming very much he was apparently going to come to us. Interesting. Man City play Liverpool. Promotion beckons for QPR. Gillingham have offered Scunthorpe's Luke Williams a job as manager. Luke Williams is a coach that can also do a management job. Gills have offered him. Where are Gills? League 2? Yeah. I mean, Williams. I know you're probably gonna get... Oh no, he's snubbed Gillingham. What a man! What a man! Rip Bozo to Gillingham as well, I suppose. QPR also look to have gained promotion. Up to the championship. So we will be playing... QPR have kind of done what they should have done and gone straight back up. Just looking very much like we could win the league. Is that the Pizza Trophy final? Right, Daniil Semeyu's become a bit too injury prone. You might be club captain, but you also don't like big matches and stuff like that. So, Peterborough have won the Papa John's Trophy. Good for Peterborough. They've actually done that and then got themselves playoffs. That's a pretty impressive season. QPR playoffs bound. If they win their game in hand, it's fine. We've got 2 games in hand on basically the entire pack right now. We went from being pretty much the entirety, like the entire way up, as like always, as always being like, sharp highlight. Oh yeah, I forgot that, Reading signed Neil Maupay. But yeah, like, we've gone from being always having played the games more to being games in hand now. I'm not holding a team meeting. because we're still 2 wins off the title. We know we're in exactly the same sort of position. Would be a practical signing for the future. Decent League One, good Championship player. He might be somebody to bring in as a bit of a backup. Let's actually get him back in on trial for 4 weeks, because this might have changed slightly since being out of the game for a little bit. Like, Jason Fisher is still here for next season. Harrison Parker is still here for next season. Jamie Lawrence is still here for next season. So, like, we're looking at, like, we've got a core of the starting 11 here for next season. Jared is still here for next season, as is Cal Roberts. So, out wide on the right, we're not too bad. We would need another left winger. We might be able to... We're only paying 300 of his $3,000 a week wages. He's probably going to want close to that again. But Lewis Bate will play again. We're going full strength. Hi, Lockers. Hope you're doing well. That reminds me, Lockers. I didn't pay out your prediction last time. You've just reminded me. I did not pay out you winning the Chelsea prediction last time. So let me choose outcome, win, complete prediction. There you go. Enjoy your enjoy, what was it, your 300 channel points that you've got coming your way. 249. Enjoy them. Don't spend them all at once. How has your day been? Can we beat Reading? This is probably the hardest game we have left. Just in general, other than in the league. Man City is another thing completely. It's another beast entirely. If we beat Man City, if we beat Man City, I don't know what I will do. Jason Fisher's in behind and he's forced to save from the keeper. I genuinely think I possibly would. I don't know if I'd have the time to, but I would try and full match the FA Cup final. Like, I don't know what I would do. It genuinely would be there. Right, get the corner away. Get this out. Stop it. Block it. What a big save. And there's an offside anyway. Doesn't even matter. We're the only League One game today. That's interesting. It doesn't matter. We are here to potentially end Reading's hopes of getting playoffs as well. Sonny Perkins. Dobbins was fouled off as he was doing it. Batted at 9 and got 8 runs and was... I mean, batting at 9 and picking up 8 runs ain't too bad. Jason Fisher across. It's an own goal. Livesy Vince. What a name that is. Livesy Vince. It's an own goal. How good is he? Where does he play? He does play centre half. How good are you? Oh, you're on loan from Leeds, aren't you? You're the guy on loan from Leeds. How much are you paying of his wage? You're not paying any of his wage. Do Reading have an affiliation with Leeds? No. That might be a move. This might be a guy to this might be a guy to maybe get on loan next season. Especially as we're heading up into the Championship. It would be somebody that could actually be quite useful for us. Especially if we're going to lose Roseanne Sameu. It might mean Parker, again, doesn't necessarily get the game time he wants. But Perkins, out to Dobbin here. We're coming forward at Reading's very quickly. This is lovely tiki-taka play. It's in across the box. And Lewis Dobbin started it. And Lewis Dobbin finishes it off. It's Reading 0, Scunthorpe 2. They are all over the place. We are absolutely loving life. My commentator wasn't there. But Dobbin wasn't missing from 5 yards. And Reading do have it all to do. But this is nice play. Mustafa's coming forward. Kamara, and it's a goal back for Reading.
Emotional damage.
Also, yesterday, I finally got around to uploading all the VODs from the last couple of weeks to the YouTube. So, from today at 12, you will get all of League One. Not all of it. But it will come over the next few days. If Reading score again, we have capitulated here. That is never a pen, ref. That is never a pen. Lancashire on the pen, and it's almost saved by Ashby Hammond.
Emotional damage.
We're going to berate. We've bottled the 2-0 lead. And Dallas is coming forward again. Reading have just all of a sudden decided to turn into prime Barcelona here. And we're struggling to handle them. Crosses in, headed away. Dobbin doesn't win the header. Mustafa, back across. Lancashire. And Parker puts a very important block in. Like, we were living dangerously. I mean, all of the 4 goals have come in an 11-minute period. That is kind of crazy. Corner's whipped in, headed away. Lawrence lumps it forward. Fisher's never winning that header. But Stewart's done well to win it back. Fisher, he's got 3 men around him. And he's beaten 2 of them, but couldn't beat the 3rd. Stewart, though, picking up possession again. Go on, lads. Oh, Stewart, that's a terrible pass. There's a few players here who are pretty much playing for their Scunthorpe futures. I mean, that's a decent looking ball over the top. Oh, Lawrence, what have you done? Lawrence, what have you done?
Emotional damage.
We were 2-0 up in this first half. It's now 3-2 to Reading. I'm going to be throwing the water bottle. Well, not throwing the bottle, but just like having the biggest massive Barney with them. We are 3-2 down after being 2-0 up in the first half. Lawrence and Dacres Cogley are not having fun on that right-hand side. They have created the more chances. So, it's not like we deserved to be winning either. Right. Reading are building up again. Vince into Purcell, right. Fisher has done well to win the tackle. Wintle can't keep possession. Lancashire's on a hat-trick, and he's hit the bar. Ashby Hammond has saved that, apparently. And then Dacres Cogley's given an unnecessary free kick away there. Right, we're making changes. Mishi is coming on, because Dacres Cogley is on a yellow. We don't have anybody that can really... I mean, what we're going to have to do... Do I want to take Lawrence off, though? No, not really. Obafemi's not having a great game. Let's bring Warhurst in because he's starting to lose a bit of fitness. The same with Randell Williams. Let's get their match sharpness back up. Berate the lads. We want to get the win in this game. We've got nothing to lose, really. We've already got promoted. We might as well try and see if we can get the win. Ebu Adams comes on. 65 minutes on the clock. We could get something out of this game still. Demand more. Look at this highlight. I mean, Lawrence has gone for the long ball over the top, and it's a terrible, terrible attempt. It's not done anything that helps us out in the long run. Right, one thing I am gonna do. Our possession, we're gonna bring the lines up, get stuck in. Sonny Perkins with a bruised thigh. Ignore the playing him in a more familiar position. I'm sorry, if you can play in a back four or left back, you should be able to play in a back as a wing back. As Warhurst picks up a ball, Dobbin, he's gone for it himself, and it is off the bar. Neil Mopay is now coming on for Reading. Perkins is hampered by injury, so we should bring Jared Harlock on. That's our 5th and final change. Let's bring these two guys to what we normally do if we're chasing a goal. Mazzala's on attack. Give the team talk to Jared. Go on, Mr. Jared. You're here next season. You're one of the few people that have a contract here till next season. Encourage the lads. Can we even get a point? Doesn't look like it. It looks like Reading might get a 4th. And to go from 2-0 up to lose 4-2 to Reading would not be ideal. It's over the bar. It's probably a bit too late for this, but hit the early crosses and shoot on sight. I mean, it might not be. Randell Williams with a corner. There's a late header, and that's a great save. That is a sensational save. But I mean, it's Warhurst on the corner. Our striker is on it. And the corner, Lawrence back in, Boyce Clark saves. And I think that's going to probably be that. Came in with a team. I mean, not too bad then. I don't like what I just saw from this team. Tay Ashby Hammond seems anxious, but we did just get battered. Well, we didn't. Yeah, I think we did on the stats. We were 2-0 up in this game anyway. We shouldn't have lost it. Lawrence could do with a little rest, yeah, probably. But Daniil Semeyu just has got... like, basically too heavy, like 3 injuries from... well, 2 injuries from turning sharply this season. Like tight calf from turning sharply, damaged knee cartilage from wear and tear, groin strain from turning sharply. Like, yeah, he's a squad player and could still improve. Yeah. Upcoming fixtures he's available for: the FA Cup. Like, there's a lot of people that could be coming and playing. Like, we've got to have a look at them, right? Like, Joe Aribo, have we got much? I mean, like, he is a 3.5 star. It would have to be us changing the way we played. He's a leading League One player. Interesting. Patrick, we're starting to learn a little bit more about you. You're not... You're probably not going to fit the style of player we do. Sean Stewart. I mean, he's probably more a winger than a thing, but it's saying he's a decent National League player, so he's probably not right for us right now. Marvin Peters. I mean, he's Antiguan as well, which makes me just want to get him because he's Antiguan. But again, I think they're releasing these players because they're not quite at the level. I mean, these two have got 5-star potential. Like, I am tempted and then loaning them out. Like, we've got probably quite a stacked under-18 squad that needs to get some loans out. Like... who are we offering a new contract to? So we're offering a new contract to Daniil Semeyu, but not to Mars Canlock. What is he gonna want? Squad player in 3.9. Can we drop that down? 3.5? That's only a £500 a week increase. I'm actually prepared... like, if we can get you down... 3.4? I'm okay with that as a squad player. like, to get him back for next season, I'm okay with that. Sean Stewart is a 3-star player. Good lead, like, big matches and inconsistent. Carl Roberts 1 for 3 days. Right, we'll move them up because they're all too old. Dacus Cogley out for 1 to 3 days. That's fine. A lot of these players are leaving anyway. Not leaving, but being rested anyway. Ebu Adams is wanted by Keeley, end of contract. That's fine. I think he's gonna go. I think the fullbacks, like Sean Stewart is someone potentially that I would look to get rid of. Harrison Parker is still developing. It says he's a good League One player. I think him getting regular game time will allow him to hit that level. We're already spending way over our wage bill again. We need to have a look once the season ends. Because once people start to leave, that we don't want to keep around. Like, I do want to keep, like, a core of the starting 11 around. Like, Sonny Perkins is going to go. Tay Ashby-Hammond is here till next season. So, like, I know he's unhappy at wants a new deal. But, like, if we sell Tay Ashby-Hammond, like, that's them money we can bring back in on a new goalkeeper. That's the way I see it anyway. We do have Jack Wilshere now. We do have to play Jack Wilshere now. Cambridge at home. We are gonna play, like, as full of strength, I think, as we possibly can here. Michael Rose will come in. Reports. Yeah, because a lot of these players that we brought up are just not good enough. Which is why I'm thinking of bringing some of these guys in, like these two that are there as just like fringe players. Dacus Cogley is out. Samayu is out injured. We are going to have to bring there, and we're only going to field 6 subs. For this one. But that's okay. We're not too fussed by that. This is a match we should be winning. Make sure we do. We're going to rest for the Barnsley game. Away from home instead. But basically, we can win. We can't win the league here, I don't think. Unless QPR lose, because right now we are 7 clear with then 3 to play. So yeah, we'd need to win and QPR would need to lose for us to win the league today. QPR have got Carlisle at home, so it's possible. It is possible. But we would have to do our job first. That is the main thing. We'd have to do our job. We've then got Barnsley coming up before we have the big one. As Obafemi's in behind. Michael Obafemi! And Scunthorpe take the lead. In a day in which the title could be confirmed. We are in front. And QPR are being held. See, we're 9 clear. So basic... Oh, Wintle, what are you doing? What was the point of that tackle? Right, Lewis Bate just comes here as a DLP. We don't make any major changes. We just probably put Harlock back to a box-to-box. And that's probably the way we do it. Well, QPR are still drawing, but I mean, I will take a highlightless game. We won't be speaking to Wintle, But yeah, basically, that you wanted a new deal. Like, getting a new deal when you're getting yourself sent off like that, that is never a penalty. I mean, Teashby Hammond saved it. That is its just rewards. Morning, Sass! You join us as we are about to head towards an FA Cup semi-final whilst we're in League One. As you could probably tell from the stream title. Corner is whipped in and headed away by Mishi. We've got the small matter of if QPR lose and we can hold on to this 1-0 lead with 10 men, we will be champions of League One. We can't hold on to this lead.
Emotional damage.
When you have a player get sent off in the 26th minute or whatever it was. The 29th minute. Demand a bit more. We don't go very defensive, my guy. Jason Fisher off for Randell Williams. Sean Stewart's not having a great game, so off he comes. And we'll bring Harlock across to the DLP. No, actually, we'll keep it like that. We'll just change Harlock down to the DLP. Ebu Adams up to the box-to-box. Confirm changes. There, like so. Ignore this. QPR are still drawing anyway, so... Oh, no, never mind. Ellis Sims has put them 1-0 up. But yeah, we are on course still for the title. It's just we're slightly looking to try and throw it away as Randell Williams forces a save from the keeper. So we are still playing okay, but we're just not playing as well as we should be. I think we've got one eye on Man City coming up. I think we all do. We are guaranteed promotion anyway. We can't be caught down by the teams in the playoffs. That is one good piece of news. Like we're not also worried about having to think, oh, we could slip out of the promotion spots. No, that is guaranteed now. Afete, Dobbin into the penalty area, pulls it across. Obafemi's shot is blocked. Come on, can we get a late goal? Do we have any more changes to make? 2 more changes. Dobbin is playing out of his skin. I don't want to change anything. I'm going to put Rose on at right back. And then it's just Warhurst. It's whether I want to... I'm going to throw Warhurst on for Obafemi. I was thinking about going 2 up top for added time, but I don't think throwing away a lead in its entirety is worth it. But a decent-ish point against Cambridge with 10 men for 60 minutes of that game. But yeah, QPR win. So they're 5 behind with 3 to play. So don't appeal. I'm not gonna tell him to waive the contract clause. Dobbins shines. He was on an 8. Promotion joy for QPR. So the top 2, the 2 teams at the top have been confirmed. It's just whether we can hold on to our top spot that we've had since what, match week 9? We've been top since match week 9 of the season. And we haven't dropped off. There's been some points where it's got close. Like it is now. But also for all the Arsenal fans in chat, they've won the North London derby at Spurs. So good for them. Harlock making positive development. He's a decent League One player. He's here for next season. We could sell him for like 3 to 4 million. So, like, there might be... Semeyu has got himself a new 2-year deal as a squad player. The club captain is still here. That's good news, I suppose. But I'm guessing we're quite a way away over our wage budget. We are like £5,000 over our wage budget already for next season. We're not gonna hold a team. Do you know what? We are gonna hold a team meeting. The young players are up there, so hopefully the players know exactly where we're all on. Beating Barnsley will be great for our title aspiration, and they're managed by Marco Silva, so that's an interesting one. Bristol Rovers have hired Emma Hayes. Chuck, get on the phone. Get on the blower to Eloise. See if she agrees with that. McArdle has joined us as an under-18s coach. Right. Barnsley at home. Right. We're gonna rest. Having Samayu out injured at this point in the season, not great. Not gonna lie. Michael Rose will come in, and we'll put Mishia Fete at centre back as well. We will then put Harrison Parker onto the bench. We'll give Lawrence the full break. Kenlock will replace Stewart. Wintle is suspended, so Abu Adams is going to have to play. Luca will come onto the bench. Cal Roberts will play ahead of Thingy. Fisher, Obafemi. We're going to give Warhurst a start, actually, in this one. So, bit of a mixed, rotated squad, but we do have there. But Barnsley are down in 21st in the league, so I'm hoping that it shouldn't take too much out of us to then rotate. The points record for this league is gone. We can send DM, let's see if she answers soon. Okay. She's probably going to be asleep. Let's be real. Koss is whipped in, and Tashby has saved that. He's up. There's been a free kick, but we'll see. If she doesn't respond, just let me know throughout the day what she says. Right, corner. It's been played short. Sonny Perkins, Cal Roberts, he's lost out. Barnsley have nobody forward, so that should be an easy one for Miles Kenlock to pick up. I don't know what he's doing to get under control, but bait. Back to Mishia Fete and Perkins. Michael Rose. Kenlock, this is nice play from the Scunny boys. Into Abu Adams, and Jason Fisher's made a brilliant run. That is sensational.
Here he is again. Here he is again. That's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.
It's absolutely world class. Abu Adams into Jason Fisher, and that is lovely. And we lead away at Barnsley to inch us ever closer to the League One title and our 4th consecutive league title of the save. I don't know if we've gone up the divisions a bit too quickly. I'm seeing other people struggle, and I'm like, am I doing too good? Is this supposed to be how it is? Warhurst, just played the corner short, son. I want to take him off of corners. What is his actual corner attribute? 8. Is he actually the best corner taker we've got on the pitch? That would be quite poor if it is. Maybe we'll have to find ourselves a set piece specialist. Maybe that's something we look for in the summer, as a set piece god. I mean, Matthews is in behind for Barnsley, and Matthews has equalised.
Emotional damage.
The makeshift backline has been breached. It's very much a makeshift backline. Oh, what is Kenlock doing? He's just let Matthews walk right into possession of the ball.
Emotional damage.
And Barnsley have scored 2 within about the space of a minute. 2 within 2 minutes. And all of a sudden, from 1-0 up and looking comfortable in the game, we're 2-1 down and like, well, what we got to do here, lads? We're looking like we're trying to throw away the League One title. Bate, he's just drove into the penalty area and he's forced a good save from the keeper. But that's not fun. That is not fun. If you are new in the stream and want to drop a follow, I would appreciate it. I am on 928 right now. I would like to hit 1,000 by the end of the FM game cycle. Fisher, go on, son. Oh, it's blocked. Canlock, he's coming forward. He needs to atone for his error. The keeper punches away. Perkins, Fisher, he's into the penalty area. Dacres Cogley, it's been blocked and... it was a, oh my god, he nearly scored an own goal highlight. Which you know never go in. And is that a pen ref? No, Dacres Cogley, is that a pen ref? Cal Roberts over the bar. How have those not been given as pens? And the one that was against Reading or wherever it was a pen. Like, the double standards of refereeing for against us is ridiculous. There is an agenda against us winning 4 league titles in a row. Right, Bate's done brilliantly. Cal Roberts. Bate. Come out to this left-hand side. Out to the left-hand side he goes to Fisher, who beats his man nicely. Come on. Find the pass. It's back to Bate. Sonny Perkins. He's almost found the pass. But we're probing again. Roberts Warhurst looked offside. He was offside and he missed the chance anyway. So great. If we lose this, QPR can go 2 behind us with 2 to play. Which is not fun. And they have a set piece to go 3-1 in front. And they possibly could have. Right, Cal, hold it. Come on. Right, we need to buck our ideas up. We are not playing well. Warhurst is on a 6.5. He's probably the only real attacker that hasn't got a decent match rating. Yet we are 2-1 down. So it's the makeshift back line that's let us down. Win that header. We haven't. Fisher's done... I thought he'd fouled him, but he's not. He's given them the ball back anyway, so what's the point? What's the general point of getting excited about that? Kumas into Russell. Out to Williams. Ford. Williams and Ford. It's like I'm talking about an F1 race. And that has apparently hit the bar. We are going to have a word. Sonny Perkins is not having a fun game either. I feel like he's starting to realise that he's leaving. I feel like Jared Harlock on. I'm gonna bring Stewart on at left back, and I am gonna bring Harrison Parker on for Dacres Cogley as well. We're making 4 subs at half time to show you the level of unhappiness I have got right now with the squad. Is he saying he looked nervous coming on? Did Obafemi look nervous coming on as well? Yeah, amazing. Just what you want to see. People looking nervous when they enter the field of players. Matthews should do a lot better with that shot. We berate. Ignore. We don't want to hit early crosses. We might have to go and chase the game in a minute. Especially if we don't score. But we got a good counter opportunity on here. Fisher, drive with it. He's being forced wide, but he's found a pass into Harlock. Obafemi hits the post. I think it was blocked onto the post as well. I don't even think that was him hitting it straight, because the keeper just didn't move. And then Harlock doesn't do anything with it. And Matthews is forced to save from Ashby Hammonds. Warhurst got subbed off. He's not even on the pitch, Sean. What you talking about? You're talking nonsense, mate. Absolute nonsense. I can't do the Roy Keane nonsense, or however he pronounces it in his wonderful, wonderful accent. I do like his accent. It's just a shame the man speaking sometimes doesn't know what he's talking about. Randell Williams is on. I might smash into some, yeah, just to make me feel a bit better. Just to make me feel a bit better. Welcome in, Voider. Be more expressive. Hit early crosses. Shoot on sight. In transition, counter. Take this off and take this off. Change this and then just step up. Get stuck in. Mez is on attack, of course. You're just in time, Voider. We played this Barnsley game and then we're off to play Man City. We are guaranteed promotion, but we are currently looking like we're going to throw away the league. Well, we're not throwing it away. We're 5 points clear, having played a game more. If we don't win, which means we are just a win. Well, we're not a win away. I'm embarrassed by that performance. That was 21st in the league. It's not good enough, lads. It's not good enough. We've got City in like 5 days. That puts Barnsley out of the relegation zone. Incredible. Right, we have got 5 days before we play Man City. We are resting the entire squad for 4 days. I don't care. Sean Stewart is there. We are resting everybody. We are resting everybody ahead of this. Nobody is there. We are. What is Fisher's massive one that's gone red? His determination. Potentially championship standard is what he is. Interesting. I think he's going to be around the club for a while until we start building Wonder Kids up, because yeah, like we don't have the facilities to be able to go, yeah, you can become club homegrown for Europe. We might even make Europe next season with the way the FA Cup's gone for us this season. Like, I'm not counting our chickens, though. Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was. But QPR are playing there. Wilcox highlights Erling Haaland danger. Shock. Yeah. Like, I wonder why you've highlighted Erling Haaland. Like, state the obvious much. But here it is. It's the big one. Wintle, alright, appeal that. Because I need Wintle available for this. Liverpool versus Everton is the first FA Cup semi-final. If we somehow do the unthinkable and beat Man City, QPR have won their game in hand, so it's 2 points going into the final 2 games. Where we have Bolton and Leyton Orient. So we should win both of those if we play our full strength team. If we somehow beat Man City, we will play Liverpool in the FA Cup final. If we somehow do this. But here it is. Here is the big one. Right, we're going to have to play. I forget he's on loan from Man City, isn't he? We're just going to field 7 subs. That's the only thing we can do, because the other players we've got aren't good enough. Here it is, everybody. Scunthorpe's badge still looks like a grip. Yeah, Scunthorpe. Yeah, okay. It kind of, I mean, I get what you're saying. But, I obviously it's not, but, like, I get what you're saying. It's a gripped bar of iron, probably. Tickets were 34 quid here at Wembley to come and watch Scunthorpe face Manchester City. Oh, it's a big one. We're at Wembley for the first time in a couple of years. I didn't actually look at what their team is. They have gone as basically full strength as you could possibly imagine. We are League One Scunthorpe playing against Erling Haaland at Wembley. Just Erling Haaland in his prime. Looking ridiculous as always. We've got a game on our hands. But Pep Guardiola is still here. He's playing 4 centre-backs. So that's always a good thing. Maybe we get it out wide, whip some crosses in. Michael Obafemi stealing in at the back, stealing in at the front post like he did against Chelsea. Maybe, just maybe, we can do something special. There is no Kevin De Bruyne. I have noticed that. There is no Kevin De Bruyne. Encourage. I will take a highlightless game right now. Take it to pens. Oh, there's a highlight in the opening 7 minutes, and we're in possession. Kenlock comes inside. He finds Perkins. Dobbin's got space. Lewis Dobbin into the penalty area. Obafemi goes down. Penrith! Surely he might be. Oh, boo! How can you... That's the... Of course, when we're playing City, it's not given as a pen. The ref's already been paid off. Haaland's on the free kick. Haaland scores. Boring game.
Emotional damage.
My computer's even deciding to take a little bit of a grumble at me because even the computer knows, even my PC knows that this is going to be a long old day for us now. It's another free kick in the exact same position. It's going in that top corner again. I can feel it. He's hit the post. Haaland's walking in, and that's a good tackle from Dobbin. We're just going to encourage the entire time. Pedro Porro on the corner. Teashby Hammond claims. We have packed out Wembley. Like, 85,000 are at Wembley for this. Like, Wembley is full for this FA Cup semi-final. They want to see an upset. Everyone in the stadium, apart from the City fans, wants to see an upset. I can already feel it. We've actually had parts of the game where we're on top. Yeah, we beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge 1-0. No, we didn't win on pens. We won 1-0. Mateus Nunes is into the box and Mateus Nunes scores.
Emotional damage.
And after 40 minutes, Man City lead 2-0. We've actually created a 1xG against... We've actually created a better XG, but a 2-0 down. I want a much better display in the second half. Sonny Perkins is on a 6.4. Do you know what? Jared Harlock, on you come. Wintl's not having the best game either. We're kind of being outfought and outplayed in the middle. So we'll bring Harlock and Adams on. There's a short corner. The shot from Foden has been saved by Teashby Hammond. We nearly were 3-0 down right at the start of the second half. Didn't even have a chance to get a shout out and the highlight came. Pedro Porro from the edge of the box now, and it is 3-0.
Emotional damage.
Well, it's going to be a Man City Liverpool FA Cup final. Let's be real. It's amazing how you can beat a League One side with the financial back. Yeah, exactly. Like they're playing their full strength team here. Like they're playing their full strength team against the League One side. I'll be happy if we get a goal. I'm putting it out there now. Randell Williams will come on for Fisher. Miles Kenlock is on a 6.3. We're just gonna put Mishia Fete out at left back. It's not been Miles Kenlock's day. They brought Julian Alvarez on, Maximo Perrone. Encourage the lads. Look, if we can... Rodri is down. Oh, we've just thrown the ball back to them. Okay. So this is a highlight where we throw the ball back to City. And they go and score a fourth. That's what happens here, because Alvarez has got space. Ronaldo Araujo, Perón, Foden, into Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland's walking through our back line. That is never a pen. You did not give our one, which is the exact same thing as this, referee. Yeah, this is bullshit. Oh, of course. The referee.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
I
prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble.
I don't want to be in big trouble. I am. In the words of Roy Hodgson at VAR.
You know, let's not take the piss here.
Yeah, let's not take.
Well, I think you are.
I think you are. You're taking the piss here, mate. Parker heads away. Alvarez into the penalty area across Haaland, Perón. It's a brilliant block. Like, it's been a rough day for our defence when they're playing against this level of opposition, but I feel like we should. That is a penalty. The start of the game. If the one that City have just had and scored is a pen, Lino. He is offside. Yeah, thank you, Lino. For once, they're actually going to make the right decision. But if we get that pen and go 1-0 up, it could be a completely different game. And it is a pen as well. I'm not hearing anybody tell me otherwise. We have one more. Do we have one more sub? Yeah, we do have one more sub. Let's bring Cal Roberts on for Lewis Dobbin. Cal Roberts has been with us since the start. He's still here. He's still gonna be here now, but yeah, we've been absolutely mugged off by VAR there. I mean, it's a huge payday. It's an 85,000 capacity Wembley. You did yourself. I mean, they've switched off. They weren't happy with the fact that I told them they did themselves proud. Well. It's none of their business. The players didn't deserve that. Hayden, I agree with you. I mean, good for you, John Bennett, having a nice pie at halftime with a lovely drop of gravy, of course. Can't not. We've received 590k. We gained about £1 million from that game. Wembley Scran, yeah. We got about £1 million from that game at Wembley, so you know what? Like, there could be worse things to worry about. Right, now we've got to rest the squad because we've got to focus on the fact we've got Bolton in 3 days. So rest for 2. Get a bit of a nap before having to get out for work. No worries, Chuck. Enjoy nap. Hope nap is good for you, mate. I refuse to criticize it because I'm not going to get involved with VAR nonsense. But like we are on course to win the League One. We're 2 points clear with 2 games to go. We have to win out now to win the league, to guarantee winning the league. Who do QPR have? Who do Hassan Hüttel's side have? Wrexham away and Wrexham away could be it's just hot dogs. I mean, yeah. I mean, the UK, even the lower league grounds have some good like good burger vans and stuff like that. It's some of the scran up football in the UK is quite good. Other scrans not so much. Right, well, there's no more There's no more FA Cup semi-final, unfortunately. So it's just the 4th consecutive league title we have to go for. Hot dogs and pre-made sandwiches. What pre-made sandwiches we talking about? Port Vale are safe. Bristol Rovers join Leyton Orient and Shrewsbury into League 2. Bolton can still stay up, but we play Bolton in what is not Tesco sandwiches, sub sandwiches. Okay. Have they upheld the ban? Shock, the FA have upheld the ban. So Ryan Wintle is out for the season now. So it's Ebu Adams coming in. And Michael Rose is there. Daniil Semeyu is out for the season. So this is basically the team we are going with for the remainder of the season. It might even be bringing in Jared Harlock for the final day. In the biggest stadiums you can get a kebab. Oh, now that sounds quite good. What kebabs we talking? I mean, if we win and QPR fail to win, we are champions. Right? Wait, have QPR played 45 games already? Oh, they have. They drew at Wrexham. Okay. So, if we win this game, it doesn't matter what happens. Beat Bolton and we are champs. Pitto and bread or rolls, yeah. Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt they're gonna give you the full the full shebang, but that would be interesting. Leyton Orient beating Barnsley is quite funny, especially knowing that Barnsley need to win to pretty much guarantee survival. Any stadiums have a deep fryer. That would make sense. Like, I'd find it very difficult to fit, like, I find it very, like, you might do, but I don't even think most English stadiums have a deep fryer unless there's, like, a burger man. And even then, they'd probably, like, they're only just for the chips, I would assume. Like, I don't know. Yeah, but if you've got a tiny kitchen, you're not going to really have the room to fit one. Wallacott in goal for Bolton. Lumps it forward. Lawrence wins the header. Obafemi. We are one goal. One potential goal. In the back of the Bolton net. Away from winning the league title. If Dacres Cogley is doing that, though, we're not going to get anywhere near it. With QPR not being able to beat Wrexham at the racecourse, it means that we could come to Bolton and do what many people writ us off for doing at the start of the season, and that is winning a 4th consecutive league title. Stewart is coming forward. He's laid it to Jason Fisher. It's a ball across. There's a chance. People have been swiping at it and it's cleared away. Encourage. Come on, lads. You can do it. Perkins over the free kick. It's whipped in. And Stewart has headed it. But it's Lino. Lino.
Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
The Lino has seen it. Bait down the line to Fisher. Ebu Adams. He lays it across. Dacres Cogley. Oh, it's a great save from Wallacott. This will also be the first season we don't hit three-figure points, which is incredible to say. Bait back in, free header at the back stick, should score. Oh, we could be. We should be winning. Obafemi's on a 6.2. Man's probably missed about 4 sitters, hasn't he? Look at the XG. It's a 2 XG and we've not scored. Warhurst, on you come. In what could be his final game for the club. Dobbins on a 6.6. Right, we got to probably make 2 changes here. No, we don't really need to. Everybody else is playing okay. I mean, it's Copenhagen, so that does make sense. 20 minutes to go. Bolton have a free kick. It's whipped in. Lawrence heads away. Warhurst is going to pick up the pieces. Is there a counter? Dacres Cogley. Cal Roberts. Into Ebu Adams. Come across. Bate. Adams. Got to go back to Bate. Bolton have regrouped. Sean Stewart coming forward from left back. Can he find the pass? Fisher. Inside. It's lovely play. And Warhurst! Is it onside? It is onside! And that could be the goal that wins Scunthorpe League One. It's a lovely flick round the corner from Perkins. If that's his parting gift to us, that could be everything and more. Ebu Adams, off you come if you're going to start looking complacent after feedback. Kenlock, on you come. And Mishiafete, on you come. I have faith in you. Artisanal pizza is just what I want for football for the low price of like 20 quid. Yeah, it's a lot of money, isn't it? We are just going to run the clock down. Will we lift the title here, or will we lift it after our final home game of the season? I wonder. But we are looking very much like it's going to be the case. It is done. We will lift the trophy here once the game saves. Scunthorpe are League One champions. Jamie Lawrence, the 6'7" machine, is lifting the trophy. Title number 4 in a row. What a time to be alive. Scunthorpe, look at all the Bolton fans staying to watch it. I'm surprised they didn't show the Bolton fans leaving. That would have been quite cool. But it is done. Salford have been promoted from League 2 as we have we clinched the league title, and we deserved it by a long, long way. Charlton have got playoffs. Scunthorpe fans are in a jubilant mood. A fans spokesperson, Cliff Byrne at Northampton. He's a Scunthorpe favourite, is he? Interesting. When was he at Scunthorpe? Was he a player? He was a player at Scunny. He came for Sunderland, played at Scunny for a good number of years, to be fair. Said it's a very proud day. But that means, to add to the trophy cabinet now, there will be a second League One title to add to the one they won in 2007. So 20 years later. 20 years later, Scunthorpe win League One again. And Robbins has been sacked. We've got the Bolton manager sacked as well. Ahead of the final day. They didn't keep him for the final day. They don't have faith in them. Who do they have? They have Barnsley in 19th away from home. So are Barnsley safe now? No. They could technically also relegate Barnsley. But Leyton Orient is tomorrow. A new intermediary suggestion. Morgan Rogers has been listed by Middlesbrough. Interesting. He's under contract until the summer. He's probably on a lot of money, isn't he? 26.5 grand a week. What would his estimated wage would be? Way too much money for what we can afford. You'd have to drop your wage quite considerably, my guy, for us to consider that. Well, it's a survival showdown between Barnsley and Bolton. That makes sense. But we are going to rest play. We are going to give players a victory lap. We will bring Michael Rose in. We will play Rose. We'll play Parker. Fete and Canlock will play. Ebu Adams will come in. We will give Sonny Perkins his final farewell. The same with Luca Ashby Hammond. His contract expires and he is off at the end of the season, so we will let him say his goodbyes. Carl Roberts and Randell Williams will play, and Matthew Warhurst will also get his so long farewell in the starting lineup today. Harrison Parker's not fully fit, but today has no implications on anything. It is the deadest of rubbers. Leyton Orient, who are relegated, against Scunthorpe, who are champions. So we can guarantee already we have rotated the squad. The Guard of Honour is there. Look at that. Lovely respect from Leyton Orient. But it means absolutely nothing, as this corner's whipped in and Ebu Adams, inside 5 minutes, puts us 1-0 up. 91-1 on QPR were to win the league, and we have beat them to the league. Do you know how good that feels? Like, as there is an equaliser, but as I said, it doesn't really matter. Win, lose or draw, I really don't, doesn't bother me this game. Ebu Adams into Canlock. The cross is whipped in back stick, headed away. Perkins into Cal Roberts. Ebu Adams. It's a wonderful finish. That is a sensational finish. And inside 10 minutes, there's been 3 goals at Glanford Park. It's ended up being quite a close run title, but the main one is Barnsley are beating Bolton. Bolton need to win to have any chance of staying up, you would think, just because of goal difference. It's Sonny Perkins on the free kick. He's played it short to Roberts, into Kenlock. Now that is liquid football.
That was liquid football.
And Scunthorpe, League One champs, are signing off the season in style. Ebu Adams with a brace. Cal Roberts with a brace of assists. I can't actually remember how many goals. Reading, wow. Reading Port Vale's been a first half, hasn't it? Lancashire's got 4 goals in 18 minutes. Crazy. I mean, Reading are signing off the season in style as well. QPR are also beating Crewe. So, but QPR's drop points against Reading, Wrexham even, is where it's gone. Can the busy with a new? Cross has whipped in. That is a sensational ball. And Owen Gill has made it 3-2.
Emotional.
Number 6 looking like he's playing left wing. I told Chuck off about that the other day. He is playing left wing as the number 6. He's on loan from Arsenal. Again, maybe somebody to look at for ahead of next season. We've got to look at a load of players. Like, I'm going to be looking at like 4 or 5 loans. As Ebu Adams has a hat-trick on the final day. Ebu Adams from centre midfield has a hat-trick on the final day. The final day... Is that Mason Holgate at Leyton Orient? No, it's Harrison Holgate. Mason Holgate was somewhere else in the league. That is for certain. I know he was in the league. I can't remember where he's gone. But we'll praise the lads. We are going to give some standing ovations out. First of all, to Sonny Perkins as he departs for Saint Etienne in the summer. We will also give Matthew Warhurst one, because he might not come back on loan. And if we can't get him, if City don't extend his contract, we won't be able to get him back on loan either. we probably won't even be able to get on a free. So, I'm sorry, chat. I am sorry for the yawns. Right, Cal Roberts will come off. No, Randell Williams. He's been a sensational servant. We will give Sean Stewart a final farewell. Actually, he's going to come on at centre-back for Harrison Parker. And we will give Mishi Afete a standing ovation as well. And Dacus Cogley will have a last few 20 minutes run around. As we are looking to say goodbye to some players. As this summer is going to prove, unless we get a takeover, this summer is going to prove very difficult for us. Jared Harlock's into the penalty area. Back to Dacus Cogley. It might be pretty much going with a similar squad to what we have. And then, like, having to see from there. Because of it. Because we can't realistically sit here and be like, okay, cool. Like, we're gonna try and rebuild. We might have to go with what we know and hope it's kind of good enough. But Jared Harlock, Carl Roberts, that's a good save from Allsop. Carl Roberts is still here, and he's been a great servant to the club. He's 30 years old. He's been able to do what we thought we might have with Danny Elliott. But Danny Elliott just didn't have the ability, unfortunately, to go really past the National League. Fisher, Obafemi, he looked offside. Yeah, he did look offside. But we've signed replacements in that regard. We've signed replacements in a lot of areas where we thought we might struggle to replace. Certain players have been up with us through the leagues, like Miles Canlock is going to be leaving us in the summer. We signed him in the National League North. Like, there's a lot of players that we've had here for a while that are now just becoming a little bit too much. Like, coming a little bit not good enough for the quality of where we want to be. And the FA Cup semis is not a bad place, not a bad way to end it for a League One side. As my goodness me, he hit the bar from 3 yards. That is one of the misses of the season, even if he was offside. But that is League One over for another season. But Scunthorpe next season won't be a part of the League One table. They will be a part of the Championship table. Perkins bids farewell to Scunthorpe. Sonny, we salute you, my guy. We salute you. Is it a case this summer of selling a few players for some money? Perkins bids some farewell. Right, people are being rested. I mean, relief for Barnsley. Crew did lose, but Bolton had to win and could only draw away at Barnsley. And Bolton and Bristol Rovers. Bolton have suffered back-to-back relegations, haven't they? Yeah, it's back-to-back relegations for Bolton. So, rest in peace to Bolton. How's the Premier League going? Man City are champions. Shock. It's quite tight. Arsenal look like they're going to have second, unless Liverpool win their game in hand. But between the last two Champions League spots, it's quite tight. Mansfield avoid relegation from League 2. Gillingham stay up in League 2. York stay up. Grimsby stay up. But there must have been a massive, oh, wow. Anybody from 17th could have gone down on the final day, and it's Walsall that went down. Did Walsall lose? Yeah, they lost. They would have relegated Sutton, who lost to Wickham. Like, so McDonald's are going back up. Salford and Chesterfield miss out on the title by a point. That's actually a close run title race. Wasn't like ours last season. Ours last season was a little bit more secure. But Crew also survive, who went up with us. Leyton Orient and Colchester. So Colchester have had the best season of the 3 that got promoted. But 3 of the 4 promoted teams didn't go down, which is, I think, good news for the teams that are coming up from League 2 to see. They just don't want to follow in Leyton Orient's footsteps. But if we look at the season preview, QPR's odds had then dropped to 2-9. We were 18-1 still. We had the same odds as Bolton, who went down. Like, that is crazy. Like, but Danny Elliott, man, how did you do at Slough? You got 5 in 12. That's not too bad. Good for you, Danny. 31 years of age. Back down at Slough. The board feel that you are doing an unbelievable job. I know I am bored. That is the first time, though, in this save we have not hit 100 points. I said it earlier. Aribo trial coming to an end. Right, Joe Aribo. What would you want? Could we get that down? He isn't gonna dare. But 2.7? I know it says he's only 2.5 stars in Mazzala, but I think we can work on that. Like, I think he's... Even if we change it to an AP attack or something like that. Like, I think Joe Aribo... Like, remove that. Remove that. Play you as an important player. It's a 3-year contract. Can we get you on a 4-year deal? Or like 2.8. Okay. I think that's a good bit of business. I think that's a good bit of business to get Joe Aribo in. I could be wrong. Like, I think that's a good bit of business. Like, I think if we compare him with Sonny Perkins, like, same passing, better technique, better composure, same decisions, better flair. Like, if I highlight for midfield roles Mazzala on support, like, better physicals on Aribo, other than, like, the pace, the actual raw pace and acceleration. Like, Aribo is better at everything than Sonny Perkins did, and Sonny Perkins was really good for us. Yes, he's 30 compared to 23, but they're basically on the same wage as well. I think that's not a bad... Like, I think that's a pretty good signing for the championship. Okay, game. Peace. There we go. But yeah, like, I think that's a good signing. Warhurst is wanted by someone. Who's he wanted by? He's wanted by Coventry. His contract expires in the summer. We can't offer him a contract yet. I'm actually gonna see with Warhurst something. How much would he want and what would he want? He'd want a lot of money. Like, if Coventry want to sign Warhurst for that amount of money a week, good luck to them. Joe Aribo's trial has finished. Oh, mega! 27 months.
We are going up. Say we are going up, Seanasea.
Seanasea. I agree. But thank you for the 27 months. The third Twitch baby for us, Mega. I do appreciate it. Abuka, I'm good, Mega. We've won the league. But can you see this here? This is the highlight of the season. We might have done a madness. We might have done a madness. We won 1-0 at Stamford Bridge in the FA Cup quarters. We also trounced Bournemouth in the fifth round at home. Like, yeah, we made it to Wembley. Which means we're actually like not as badly in debt as we were before. Wembley has helped out massively. 85,000 at Wembley watched the City beat us 4-0. To be fair though, that's one hell of a run for League One. But basically, yeah. Before Haaland scored in the 15th minute, it was like 7 minutes in, we had a penalty given on field overturned by VAR. In one of the first times I've ever seen a penalty be overturned by VAR. And of course it happened when we played City in an FA Cup semi-final. So, like, yeah. We were not happy about that. But Joe Aribo's trials come to an end. Luke Cundall, is your contract expiring? No, so we're just scouting people that's in our budget probably because we're 20 grand over it. Daniil Semeyu is back. City and cheating just go, yeah, they do just go hand in hand. So yeah, but we are now just getting through to the point in the season where we can we've lost Sonny Perkins on a free to Saint Etienne, but we're looking to sign Joe Aribo to replace him. DOF to sign you. So we've got Joe Aribo potentially coming in to replace Perkins. We've got Jared Harlock here, but I'm thinking I want to get this guy in. He's a leading League One player, but likes big matches and is consistent. And I think he would be quite good. How much is he gonna want? Between two, can we get you? Okay, if we can get you down at closer to 2K on a squad player deal, we're not gonna play you as that. Can we get you down at 2K and make that a 3-year deal? Lock that in. He still wants 2.4. Can we get it at 2.1 and this? We'll keep the same agent fee. We'll do 2.1 and then we'll offer you more agent fee. Okay, 2.3. Okay, 2.3, 3 years. That's fine. He might not get a work permit. He might not get a work permit, but what we can do is use the other ESC slot that we've got. But then he comes in as backup. So then we have Bate and Harlock. So we have Bate and Harlock for the DLP role. Ebu Adams is going to probably go. But then we've got Wind. We'll get somebody in to replace there. Like, we're going to have to wait and see. Because right now we're spending £4 grand a week over our wage budget. Plus then another potential 5. So we probably need to wait for a few players to go. Supporter profile update. Our social media following is now up to nearly 150k after this season. The core fans have gone down, as has there, but fair weather fans have increased. The impatient for success fans are there, and we've got more casuals this time around. Attempt to avoid relegation. Work within wage budget is fine. Glow the club's reputation is fine. They're satisfied with all that. Work towards repairing. The end of next season, our contract expires. We want to be as good as we can be. That's brilliant. That's just what I want to hear. Just tell them about that and then walk away. Season injury report. Raymond Gambo missed over there because he damaged his ACL. That's fair enough. Important dates in May. Nothing for us. We didn't win Player of the Month. That's a shame. That is a shame. Did we win Manager of the Year? We probably won't find out until the playoffs are done, will we? We probably won't find out until the playoffs are done. But it's going to be now about getting into... probably about getting to the 1st of July and seeing kind of what we've got. Blythe have been promoted to the National League as they've won the playoffs. Chester have gone out. Win in a Blythe shirt. I mean, yeah. That's the one thing we do need to look at. The big clubs, like the Premier League sides. Like we need to look at not their schedules, their players, and see certain players. Like Owen Gill, for example, is at Leyton Orient this season. Like, and they've just gone down. But would he be good enough for us in the Championship? Possibly not. But I think we might have the... I'd sign this kid in the network game. And if he's on loan, if he's available for a free loan, oh, he's unbelievable as a defensive midfielder. Certain players like him, Leyton Orient have sacked their manager. Shock. They got relegated. Doesn't surprise me. New average... Oh, Bury have set our average attendance record. Good for Bury to get into the National League North. No, they've been promoted up, and now they're back into the National League North, where they have... Did they survive? No, they got relegated again. Okay, cool. How's the National League looking? Halifax got promoted. Oldham won the league. Halifax got promoted in second. Wealdstone have been relegated.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Scarborough, who we got promoted with. Scarborough, who were the last team to beat us away from home before QPR ended that unbeaten run. Like, actually, how did we end home and away? So the home record. We had the best home record in the league by 3 points ahead of Huddersfield and 4 ahead of QPR. And we had the joint best away record with QPR. We just had QPR probably had the better away record. I'm not gonna lie, just because they had the better goal difference. But yeah, we had the best home record and the joint best away record, and that is why we won the league by 4 points. It's literally QPR's home record that let them down compared to us. Us and QPR were matched away from home. So I agree. I bet he was going mad this season. Joe Rebo. We need 8 grand. Oh, board, don't do this to me, man. Oh, right, delay it. We're going to have to see about this. Like, because if we can't sign Joe Aribo right now, we'll have to... Because we've offered him a contract as well. We probably won't be able to sign him because we've got no money. Hi, Colin. How are you? I'm doing good. Slightly concerned that we're going to have no money for this summer. But other than that, I'm okay. Slightly concerned we're going to have no money and no squad. Because if he's just... If we can't sign Joe Aribo because we need 8 grand from the transfer budget, we're going to be royally fucked until July. Scott Parker has gone to Bolton in League 2. Interesting. But yeah, we could be quite quite in trouble. Yeah, because we got to delay that one for a week as well. We have no money. We might have to cancel both those transfers. That might become a bit of a concern for us. We might have to get to because we can't make board request, finance, increase transfer budget. Make board request, finance, increase wage budget. Like, we don't have the money. But we are 917 grand in debt. We cleared a lot of our debt from getting to the FA Cup semis. But we might need a takeover. It's what we might need. I wish you could be like, look, speak into them. Can you sell to someone with a bit of money, please? Can you right, discuss with board. Okay, they're gonna reevaluate the budget soon. How long is soon, my guys? Because we've just delayed it for a second week. He's gonna tell us to piss off soon. And then we won't be able to sign him. As is the other guy. The 2 guys that we need are gonna possibly not gonna be able to sign for us. And we're gonna be looking very, 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 very unhappy. We will need Shrek to buy the club, right? Well, there's the second delay. It's normally about 3 delays and then they will withdraw it. So Oxford United against Peterborough. Maybe after the Peterborough have joined us in the championship. Here's the end of season review. Biggest win 6-0 against Bolton. The match to remember was winning away at Wigan. Why is our match to remember winning away at Wigan in League 1 when it should be winning away at Stamford Bridge in the FA Cup maybe at game? Like, make that make sense? We are now a national reputation. Which is kind of cool. That is, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised that Fete's made it ahead of Dacus Cogley. But then other than that, he's pretty much as you expect. Worst discipline was Dacus Cogley. That might be why. But we won the league. So, going up, up, up. We are championship bound. We're to receive... As part of the League One Solidarity Payment Scheme, we have received 723k. We're nearly out of debt, chat. We're nearly out of debt. Come on, just give us a takeover. We claim Manager of the Year, of course we do. It was only a 58% win ratio, which is crazy. Like, just 14 draws and 5 defeats. Like, it's probably our worst season. That win versus Chelsea will go down as one of the greatest cup sets. I mean, I don't know if it'll go down as one of the greatest cup sets, but it'll go down as a huge cup set for sure. for sure. It's one that will live on long in the memory for me. Season stats. Pass completion, we were third. Dribbles per game second. Average possession second. Expected goals against per game second. And then first for all of these. We were the best around in League One. We're gonna delay that because we need to... There, we're gonna ask this guy to stay as well. I'll let you decide then, my guy. John Mama! What a player. Sean wearing his Chelsea home shirt underneath the Scunthorpe tracksuit. Mega. I don't know what you mean. I would never... yeah. The transfer has now been cancelled. Because... Yeah. And the other guy's going to do the same. So, we'll have to wait for a little bit on that one. But, He wants a new contract because he feels he's currently underpaid. Discuss it with Stuart. We can't afford it. We genuinely can't afford it, Sean. Like, unless we get, like... there, we're going to delay it, but he will probably tell us no as well. We're going to try and delay it for as long as physically possible. But we... because we can't... because it's saying we need money from the transfer budget to sign them for signing on fees. And we have nothing, basically. So we can't afford... We technically can't afford... Even though the board is saying we can offer them that money... like, we can't afford it, basically. Man City have won the double. Because it's not a treble with the Community Shield. I do not. Newcastle have Osimhen. Interesting. Right, changes to prices. So the average ticket price has gone up. The season ticket price has gone up. But our revenue's expected to go down, probably because of the games. We have a new scouting budget, which I will probably put straight into the transfer budget. No, I won't. I don't think I will. I might put, like, half of it in. Nah, we'll see how we go for now. Because they said they're going to be reviewing budget soon, so I want to see... I want to see, like, how we do it. We got a budget for updating to the for when we got secure promotion, and they said 83, but then we requested to an increase, and they said they were they were gonna be sorting it out basically soon. So wait until then. So I'm waiting basically. I'm waiting to see, like a hawk, if the board go to us. Here is some money. But I'm gonna be very shocked if we do. I think we're gonna have to wait until we get to thingy. What is the championship rules on loanees? Loan rules. Maximum of 4 players allowed on long-term loans from the same club. Maximum of 2 players over the age of 23. Loans must end for players in this division. Emergency goalkeepers can be signed at any time. Maximum of 6 foreign-based players allowed. Yeah, that's fine. Like, what does it say about match day rules? Match squad must have no more than 5 loans. Okay, so we can have 5, basically 5 players on loan. I thought it was 5. Do you know what? I'm gonna delay it again. I'm not gonna remove my scouting budget just yet. I feel like we're gonna... Yes, I know we're gonna allow him to to leave. But basically, I wanna get to July the 1st and then have a look at some of the players that are getting released. Well, like in June, have a look. Yeah, exactly. Almost half my outfield, half my outfield players can be on loan in my starting 11. Because I can have 5 players on loan. And then just pick up and see if I can get some free loans. Also, did Cardiff go up? I don't think they would have. No, Cardiff actually nearly went down. I'm not loaning a GK, Colin. I would not do that. Cardiff nearly go down, but that I believe means our affiliation with Cardiff will end. Yeah. Playing in the same division will terminate the link. Which means that next season that will terminate, which means we might be able to get like, I don't know, maybe like a Premier League affiliate, which will be quite nice. But basically we're looking to just head straight to July 1st to get to looking at release players. Right, it's my birthday in game, so happy birthday to me. Like, Dacus Cogley, like, right backs we can improve on. He's got 3.5 star potential. What's he gonna want? Future prospect, okay. Loan move I can do for you. You're unambitious. You're gonna want 625 a week. What are you currently on? 190. I'm gonna say 500, mate. 500, no agent fee, a little bit of a loyalty bonus, but he could be somebody to loan out and potentially sell. Like, he's not worth a lot right now, but right. Also, is my DOF in this list? Doesn't look like it. We're not gonna do the under 18 stuff. So you get my DOF to get contract renewals on. Let's look at potential on these players. Yeah, see, he's the only one with a lot of potential. Ebu Adams is somebody I'm considering keeping around. But he is like a 2-star box-to-box. I think I could probably get someone better there on loan. We actually have money. Sponsorship money must have come in. Right. Like, next season minimum guaranteed budget would be 111k. Our original budget is 33 quid. We get 100% of transfer revenue until 4.5 million is made. I mean, if Nuremberg want to buy Lawrence for 11 million quid, I might actually not complain about that. Like, genuinely might not complain about that, because it would give me the freedom to then be able to kind of, like, basically would give me the freedom to probably sign who, like, repair basically all the financial damage and be able to bring us in a squad, basically, I reckon. Obafemi has a 5 mil release fee. Again, 5 mil, like, if we sold Obafemi and Lawrence for 5 mil, like 16 mil, like, I wouldn't be, like, I'm not, right, we'll move them up, but, like, yeah, like, we could see that be a possibility as well. Have to kind of go, do you know what, as much as I don't want to, if we sell those two, make a load of money, get some people in. Fisher keen to discuss future. Do you know what? I'm gonna offer it to you. If I can afford to offer you a new contract, I'm going to. I can't Six is probably more doable. Not attacking mid right because you're playing more on the left. I can't do that. Can I get you on 6? 5-year deal. Lock that in. I can't afford that. Can I afford I can afford 7. 7.2. 7.5 is as high as I can go. Oh, that's a lot of money. I don't know if I want to do that. But that's a lot of money. We might have to sell. Stoke, can you stop off... like, can you stop trying to, like, take our staff, please? Right. New thing. Wintle wants to discuss. I can't afford this. I can't afford you. I can't afford you, Wintle. Fisher is more important to me than Wintle. Because of the fact he's homegrown. Like... Do we have... Right, what's on our goalkeeper list? No. These have got no recommendations right now. It's because we've got 3-star. Scouts are busy with other tasks. Let's look at here. Charlie Patino looks like he's leaving Arsenal. But he's going to want so much money initially. Like, we'd need to have free loans, but Aaron Ramsey, like, Burnley are in the Championship, he's loan listed. Like, what would they want? They'd want 4 we could actually get him. Ooh, we're paying so much money. I can't yet, I can't. I need to wait. Because loans, I feel like, have got to be free. Like I can't afford to the board won't let me offer more money yet to then be able to build a team. Kurz and Ashton have had a takeover. Why can't we? We're led by the fans. It's going to be very difficult, I feel like, for us to leave. Like, where is the owner? Where is the owner again? Is it in this one? Our owner status loves the club. Because the owners, we are owned by the fans. And so, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for the fans to want to leave right now. Which makes life a lot more difficult, if I'm going to be honest. We are an icon now at Scunthorpe, which is nice. Which I suppose is a good thing. Nigel Adkins is also an icon. Did he win them the... Yeah, he won them the League One title, that's why. He was actually a physio at Scunthorpe. That's interesting. Considering he's only got 8 physiotherapy, to be a physio from 96 to 2006 is incredible. I did not know that about Nigel Adkins. Right. So Fisher has got himself a new long-term contract. That's a good thing. Like now we're 11 grand a week over the wage budget. This is why I'm slightly concerned that the board are just going to screw us over. And I'm going to have to sell Lawrence. I feel like I'm going to have to sell Lawrence. And that like QPR are bidding 8.5 million for a player. We can barely... We don't even have the ability to pay 100 grand a week on wages as a club. Like, that is the level that we are competing with now. Like, we are probably... This is the first time in the save where we're probably looking... Like, the season preview is going to say we are relegation candidates. Like, that is where we're at. Recruitment meeting. Like, I can look at this, but again, like, right now, we might not have the ability to do much. Unless... I feel like we're very much in a we have to sell to buy kind of position. Like, if I go here, is he wanted? He's wanted by Plymouth and Nuremberg. The question is it worth selling him? Because then, realistically, if we sold him right now, we're probably looking at Semeyu Parker back together. Which I'm not against, but like would also give us a lot of money to work with. And that's the thing. Like, would give us a lot of money to work with. Do we have... we will be making... This is League One. We don't care about League One. We care about Championship windows. I mean, up the Welsh Premier League, moving to 95th in the list. Teams qualified via coefficients, so that means that United finished 5th, Chelsea 6th, yeah. Chelsea, we beat the 6th best team in the country in their own backyard. Teams like Nottingham Forest, Brighton, Wolves, Bournemouth couldn't do that. We actually beat Bournemouth, so that makes... That makes sense. But like we beat 14th in the league. We beat 6th in the league. Like we made an FA Cup semi-final last season. He's interested, but he's not really worth it. I don't think. It might be a case of sell Lawrence and build a team that we can hopefully then win League One with again. Watford, Bolton have made an off approach for Joe Aribo. We'd have no goalkeeper. The potential value... We'd get $1 million up front right now. I don't think that's worth it. Because it's the installments. Like, no. We'd want basically all that money up front, Watford, at least, as like a bare minimum. Like, the only person I'm really... Probably... The only two people I'm probably interested in selling, if I did sell anybody, would be, like, Salford and Bolton have made Aribo transfer offers. I don't know about that one. But yeah, we're going to get to the 1st of July, and then we're just going to basically go, like Watford. This is a better deal, but if you're prepared to offer me now 1.4 million up front, you can basically offer me... I feel like if Watford offer me like 3 million up front, I'll probably sell to Ashby Hammond. Not gonna lie. I'm not... Like, actually, I should probably start to look at players that are expiring contracts within a month. Contract expiring 1 month. Is there a position on here? Right, that's clear. And then just contract status expiring 1 month. Oh, it was probably the age on there as well, wasn't it? Like, Van Dijk went to Saudi. His contract's expiring. Virgil, do you want to come to play for Scunthorpe? You know, you are on just £1.4 million a week. You don't need the money if you're on that. Who's Neymar going to? He's leaving Everton. He's going to Man City. Lukaku's contract from Saudi's expiring. Asensio's going to Saudi. Rudiger's retiring. Nathan Ake. These players are probably a little bit too like out of our price range. Wataru Endo is leaving Liverpool to go elsewhere. Malinovsky is wanted by Auxerre. Bobby Decordova-Reid's contract's expiring. Interesting. He's no longer got the pace he once had. Martin Darun. Nick Pope, although he's going. That would have been one to have. There. Samuel Umtiti's contract's expiring. He would want a lot of money and he cannot run at all. Thorgan Hazard. Wow. Again. Man's 34. That's crazy. Stefano Sensi. Now he's leaving Bristol City. Now he would be... Oh, now he would be a sensational one. Would he want to join us? Yeah, doesn't have the financial muscle. Like, he's on 46.5 grand a week at Bristol City. Like, this is the thing. We just don't have... We don't have the money. Is the thing. Emerson's joining Lens. Ah, I thought we could get Yusuf Poulsen. That would have been fun. Dan Burns retiring. Willian's retiring. There's a load of people retiring. Right, we'll as I said, we'll wait till the 1st of July. We'll wait till the 1st of July and then we'll have a look. Code of conduct, confirm that. Training camp squad, auto, select youth prospects. We only have one goalkeeper at the club. It's quite bad. We probably need a goal. Goalkeeper's probably something we need to... I might have to loan a goalkeeper, Colin. There might not be a choice. He's wanted by 12 clubs, right? It's just the wage he'd won. Look at the championship clubs that are after him. Like, I don't think I can actually afford him. No, look at this. So Warhurst is gone. The Warhurst dream is dead. I can get more for him. I can get more for him. He has a release clause in his contract, I'm fairly certain, of 14. Domestic clubs in higher division. Aren't Plymouth in the higher division than us? Aren't Plymouth in the championship? So that would be the same. No, Plymouth have just been promoted to the Prem. Oh, yeah, so they can pay his release clause. 13 mil. Yeah, if a club bids 13 mil for Lawrence, I'll do it. Our stature in the game is Scunthorpe are viewed by many as the club which has taken the biggest step and enjoy much greater attention in England. Craig's contract under 18s managers go in there. They can leave the club. Plymouth make Lawrence offer. Like, let's agent about market interest. None of the clubs consider him a priority target. Reluctant to make whilst the asking price is so high. Okay, Nuremberg are only there. So, like, I'm not actively looking to sell him. Bolton have signed Joe Aribo. Rose's contract expires. We're going to wait till, as I said, we're waiting till July the 1st. When all these contracts expire. We are the biggest overachievers in League One. Apparently our preseason expectations were 14th. I don't think I ever saw us at 14th, but yeah, we went there. Signing of the season was Ryan Wintle. But here we go. Leaderboards, we're going to be absolutely nowhere near it. But there we go. The Cardiff link has now been terminated. They want us to reach the 3rd round minimum. I mean, we did make the semi-final last season. So that we can't even change them. It's just attempt to avoid relegation. Right. Oh, I'm an idiot again. I've just realised what I forgot to do again. I'm not simming all the way back through now to do it. I forgot to get the competitions page. But they'll see that in the schedule. Because I can get the schedule still, it's fine. I can get it from the thingy actually. From like if I load game quickly. Like I have this one at 10:37 that I can just quickly load to get it for. That's cool. Like we start the season away at Derby, who in Gav's save. That's at the end of July as well. That's crazy. Like we literally only have like 31 days to build the squad then. This season starts so early. And it ends with Peterborough away. Bristol City just got relegated from the Prem. They're managed by Wayne Rooney. We're gonna be going against Wayne Rooney. We play QPR back-to-back in the Championship in December, basically. Like, Fulham are in here. Watford, Burnley. What, do I want to look at the season preview? We're rock bottom. 300 to 1. It's not as bad as I thought it could be. That is not as bad as I thought it would be. Crystal Palace are in here. With like Sergio Reguilon. Ricky Puig is here. Ezekiel Fernandez, not Enzo Fernandez. He wants to probably play in the Premier League, yeah. The EFL Cup first round draw is happening in June. We received 2.93 million for thingy. Edinburgh City reject friendly proposal. Their schedule is too busy. We'll accept that. More yearly wage rises. Now we're 20 grand a week in over our wage budget. Bored. Like, and we still can't increase it. The board are gonna annoy me. Please can we just get right. Club vision. Make board request, networking, senior affiliate. We'd rather the club does not rely on loan players. Look, Jamie Jones. Yeah. I'm not going to do that because I can't be asked to, like, threaten my job and then leave. Is that Leeds have just signed Andreas Pereira. Leeds who are now in the Premier League. Okay, cool. At least we're not having to deal with Andreas Pereira next season. That is all right by me. Oh, at least he's not there. The EFL Cup first round draw, we get Stevenage away. Cool. Stevenage away in the Carabao Cup first round. We're gonna have to look. We're gonna have to heavily rely on the loans. The board investment is max 24 million. We've only invested 537k. Board, please. Board. Like, I don't ask for much, but I'm seeing players go for 135 million in this transfer window. Like... Right. Include youth prospects. Like, genuinely... I'm sitting here and I'm going, I'm sitting here. Warhurst has gone to Ipswich. So Ipswich, who senior squad wise are also in the championship, have signed him. That is always fun. They have Lucas Bergstrom and he's on loan at Napoli. Interesting. Carl Roberts is injured. He'd be a great signing for the future. We need signings for now. We need signings for now. Ask Butterfield to stay. Look, mate. I can't obviously tell you. There. But. Like, what can we do? Find a loan move for you. So let's loan you out as a regular starter. You're on £500 a week. Like, I feel like we should ask for your wages, and that's about it. Like, regular starter, you can play wherever. We just want your wages. 11 contracts expire. Sorry, Michael, we genuinely can't afford one. I mean, if Michael Obafemi's going to really get grumpy about a contract, is he wanted by anybody? If he's wanted by teams, I might sell him. Especially considering he's got like a 5 mil release fee. Like, I would potentially I'd take the 5 million and run. He's going to be unhappy and run around. Right, contracts expire. So he's on a month to month. I don't care about you, don't care about you, don't care about you, don't care about you, don't care about you. I just want to look. So, let's look at our squad. So right now, Jared Harlock's going to be our right back. And then Luke Ashby Hammond and Sonny Perkins are also gone. We are in for a long old season. We are in for a long old season. Just looking at this now, just feeling like Motherwell. So St Etienne. Yeah, I wish I could have, but he just wanted a lot of money. Yeah, I will let you go on loan because they've given you important player. Motherwell signed to. We've got 541k in the bank. We're losing money like it's going out of fashion. Most of the money went on player wages. Well, I don't think we're going to have that issue right now. What is our... We're still negative in the wage budget. We're still negative in the wage budget. Lawrence is up to 10 grand a week. Wintel's up to 8 grand. Fisher's there. Obafemi's there. Uh. 5 mil you could buy a new squad, yeah. Well, he wants there, like, ask agent. I feel like I have to sell him to tell. I feel like I can't hold out for the 13 mil. I haven't transfer listed Obafemi, but I'm paying Lawrence also 10 grand a week. Like, I don't think realistically I can afford to pay him 10 grand a week. I could get like 4 or 5 players on 10 grand, like between 10 grand a week, plus then 10.5 million. Like, I feel like it's just. Let's see what they bring to the table. Let's see what they bring to the table. Right, it's the 1st of July. Right, so let's have a look now as well. Like, he's also, so he's got no interest. He's also got no interest. There's no interest in him. Right. We'll get an intermediary out and we'll offer him at 5 million. The one thing that we do have to be careful of is we get 60% after 4.48 million. So if we sell him at 10, we'll probably get that back, but then only get 3 million back if we sold Obafemi. But the thing now is look at who's been released from the Premier League. Right. Charlie Patino is somebody that we could. Charlie Patino is somebody that could fit in and be a Sonny Perkins replacement. He could he could do that role. Charlie, would you want a trial? Left, like, good on either foot. Like, I feel like he could work. Stephen Bonney, centre mid. 20 years old. Let's get you in, because you look like you could be a very good box-to-box. Brian Onkonkwo, 6'6" goalkeeper. We do need another goalkeeper. Everybody is in, like everybody at a certain point, like, we're gonna offer them a trial. You can get 30 players in on trial. I don't think we have anybody right now. No. So 1, 2. So did we do Carl Unwin? No, we didn't. So that should be all the Arsenal players. Dan Burns retired. So then so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So up to George Murray, that's 25 there. So then up to George Murray Jones. They wish to talk to me about it. I can't talk to them. Interesting. Okay, too many, right. So Garraway's trial got cancelled. But Ronnie Gorman, Callum Morland. So he's gone to TNS, that's fine. Lot of these players are coming in. So, right, you've rejected. They're only 1 week trials. That's not necessarily the nicest thing in the world. I wanted them to be 4 weeks. Right, 2.5 star on you, 2.5 star on you, 2.5 star on you. These are all 2.5 stars players. Is there anyone who's Somto Boniface is... Oh, he's a very much I'm pacing there, but 21, like his contract expires in a week. So Somto Boniface is somebody that would be a useful sort of sign-in for us. Like Lamar Bogard, you're actually quite good. You actually look like you'll be quite good for us. Is an improved deal on the offering? No. The most likely thing is we're gonna sell him. Right. Lawrence has had 3 bids come in. Ooh, 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 ooh. How much a week of the wage do you want us to contribute? Like, no. Right, let's offer him out via transfer room then. Let's offer him out at this value. And let's just do that quickly. Let's see if we can sell him at 13. If we can sell him at 13... Plymouth have made the £10.5 million bid. Right. We'll accept the Plymouth bid. These, like, wage contributions, no. 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 We've got £10.5 million. He wants a new contract. Like, we can't afford it. Stop. Like, stop. We need a new fucking squad, Jared. Like... let's be real here. Like, we don't have the money. Scunthorpe offer me a new contract. They're offering me $2,500. Like, there. Do you know what? Like, we can remove these. Like, we'll remove these and we'll drop this down to like $1,000 a week. I don't care. Because the money for a manager in this game absolutely means nothing. So we might as well. Michael Obafemi's been bid by Millwall. Cool. For $5 million. Like, scout the England trial day. Like, we're gonna need... There, the game is now just saved. Chesterfield hold out for a draw. Fletcher is gonna go on loan to Fylde. So we've accepted that promise. We don't have a team. Right. We need Lawrence to probably go to the... But Lawrence going means we remove pretty much all... And Obafemi. Because Obafemi's on $5,500 a week as well. So, like, we lose a lot of... We basically gain... We basically clear all our thing. And we get basically all the money to then spend on it. Oh, that's what's happened with my mic. Oh. Right. I will have to figure that one out. I'm going to have to figure that one out in a second, because my mic arm has just decided it is going to come off my desk, basically. Yeah. That is fun. That is definitely what I needed right now. But because of that, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end stream there. And head on over. So Scunthorpe have been promoted to the Championship, but we are in the dire straits of financial ruin. Oh, okay. Before we do go, not that one. sorry, Plymouth. But Lorient have bid the exact money that we want. So, accept that one, and then reject the Plymouth one. And we have now got 13.25 million coming for him. I would say we're going to end the stream there, but, like, I want to see if Lawrence goes to Lorient now. We basically want to shove him out the door there. Like, I basically, we need him to go. Because if he doesn't go, then we are very much, in the mud. We also need to look at those trials. Those trials finish. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to look at players and consider which ones we need to keep and which ones we need to sell. Right, can we loosen this up so I can put it back on my desk properly? Right. That's slightly better. We can deal with that for the time being. Right. Go on then, right. So Lawrence is going there. Michael Obafemi to Millwall. We get what? Like, it says we're going to get 18.5 million. Roughly. The thing is that we might have to have a horrible start to the season. We always kind of anticipated, once we knew we could do well in League One, that the Championship, if we got there, would be the hardest part of the save so far. But, like, Bashir Humphreys, 5-star Premier League, decent League One player, good Championship potential. Like, he is quite good. Do you have... Prefers to be on the left... Yeah, so he preferred to be on the left anyway. Like, he is potentially somebody that is worth having a thing. We're looking there. That's too much money. That's too much money. Like, you've just come from Chelsea, so like, yeah, you're too much money. Lamara Bogarde, ask agent. We're keen. Can we drop that down? $7.5 a week, still a little bit too much money. Basically, we're gonna have to look to sign people on like once we get the money in, then we'll be able to see roughly where we can go. Like, once we get money in, we'll be able to see where we can go. But we're already at the 7th of July, and we are basically waiting for trials to come. New intermediary suggestions, like that, you are just not good. Like, Philip Marshall, like, we might need just a backup goalkeeper, just of any description. And you're 6'5". You're actually not the worst keeper in the world. But we're gonna have to have a, like, proper look. Lamar Bogarde, like, we're gonna have to... Right, let's think about it this way. Right, let's look at the ability. If the player's over 4-star, we're gonna ask for an increase in trial. Well, we're not going to be able to, but like Somto Boniface is looking like he's going to be quite a decent option. Charlie Patino, how much would Charlie Patino want in terms of money? He'd want way too much money. 10 grand a week, we can't afford it right now. This is the thing. Money-wise, we are fucked. We are going to have to try and probably look at players that have been released from Championship clubs. And even then, they're going to be quite poor. Follow up on my recent interest. I can't follow up on any interest until I know the wage budget that we've got. Once we sell Obafemi and Lawrence. Right. Did all those trials leave? No. When does it end? Today. Okay, so then today we can go back and have a look. Right, let's go back and... Well, we'll wait until these trials end. And then we'll go and have a look. Right, the game's saving. Lawrence is being sold. Obafemi is being sold. Right now we are very much And now Lewis Dobbin has twisted his ankle and is out for 4 to 5 weeks. Fucking unbelievable. Like, the coaching team is the best in the league. The recruitment team and most certainly the physio team, not very good. Not very good at all. I feel like we're going to need a deep squad to deal with injuries. Right, can we please... Lawrence, can you please make your mind up about whether you're going to them? Right, so all those trials finish. Other than... Right, so we was at the Coventry guy. Here. Murray Jones. So, Linton... That's how many? 22, 23, 24. How many's in the squad? I'll do 20... I'll do up to Leicester for now, and then we'll see from there. Oh, so he's signed for Sutton. Okay. So you come in, you come in, you come in. There's more people coming in. It's all on a week. But it gives us a star rating and a rough idea of where we're gonna be looking at. He's a squad player, fringe player, fringe player, fringe player, squad player. Like, these are not very good players. Well, they're okay, but they're not... They're good players, don't get me wrong. They're just not gonna necessarily be at the level that we need right now. At the level we need, like Jack Tierney, like you're a centre-back with 5 aggression. Like, don't get me wrong, that's not really what we're looking for. Yuri Griffith is probably... Wide players is possibly one of the only players where we're not... I mean, no, we're looking for everywhere. He's slightly concerned. He wants a new deal. Like, I might have to keep him around. What's he's going to want? You're asking for too much. I'm still not certain on that one. Right, come on, Lawrence. Please, make your mind up. And the same with Obafemi. Like, both of you, can you make your minds up, please? Like, can you make your mind up on contracts, please? Oxford have approached to sign this guy. Now, are you a centre-back? You're not a centre-back. You are a DM. But you're not a DL... You could be a DLP. Same. Bates better. Bates actually a better player than him as a DLP. Okay, I'm not too worried about losing him then. Right, let's look at scouting. Players in range, just in general. There's not going to be anybody expiring. They're expired. Well, unattached is probably the better one. In any position, looking at world rep. Yeah, like Virgil van Dijk's a free... Antoine Griezmann, David Alaba, Rafa Varane is a free agent. Like, Alvaro Morata, like, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We're not going to be able to afford any of these players. Mo El Neni, who you had a bid on from Real Betis. Thorgan Hazard. I'll tell you what. Thorgan Hazard might not be a horrible one. He's probably never going to even consider joining a championship side. But you have played in England before, so maybe. Stefano Sensi was going to want too much money, wasn't he? But Stefano Sensi would be an unbelievable one to have got. Yakambash, again, can't really run. Tovan would be a fun one. Florian Tovan would be such a good pickup on a free. I know he's, 34, but, for a year or two, Maxwell Cornet's bid from Ipswich. Esquial, right. We are going to end it there. I'm going to leave it here. The season starts in like 3 weeks. Our season starts in 3 weeks. Yeah? And right now, our squad is very much in the shit. It's very much in the shit. We are probably going to have to sign a load of 2.5-star to 3-star players on hopefully cheap contracts and just build a squad where we can just go, right, rotate. And hope that just through natural attrition we can do it. We're going to have to sell Lawrence and we're going to have to sell Obafemi to afford a new squad. Just because of contracts. But we've got Harrison Parker in on a long-term deal. We've got Jason Fisher in on a long-term deal. We've got Lewis Bate in on a long-term deal. So the players that are here that we want to keep long-term are here long-term right now. So that's good. The aim is just to avoid relegation. Like right now, if we look at the season preview, we are currently 350 to 1 to stay up. And that's before we sell Obafemi and Dobbin. No, Obafemi and Lawrence. So, like, we are very much in the rough. QPR, that this is how much favourites QPR were to win the league last season, and we beat them to it. They're predicted 9th in the league. We are predicted to go straight back down. We've lost a couple of people. We've lost a lot of people to being released. Like, if we look at the actual championship and you look at released players for the championship, and you go from Scunthorpe here, we've lost from our first team, we've lost 5 players. There's probably a hell of a lot more that we lost out on there. But yeah, so that is where it's going to be ending. Lawrence and Obafemi to go. Scunthorpe League 1. We couldn't win the FA Cup. The likelihood of us winning the FA Cup would have been very, very slim. But yeah, so I am going to do a raid and I've got to shoot off because I have got a busy, busy day. And I am going to have a little look, see who we can get in the old FM24 category. Let's have a little look. Let's go and raid Shote. It's Shote FM, isn't it? Yep. Thank you to everybody that has turned up and been a part of the stream today. I do appreciate it. We will be back next week. I will be putting up the rotor at some point over the weekend. The rotor? I'll be checking my rotor at some point over the weekend so I can then put the stream schedule up. My English is terrible, but I do have work now, and I have a long old day ahead of me. So, thank you to everybody that has come. Go and send your love to Shote. I will be back next week. Scunthorpe are in the championship, and we've got a lot of work ahead of us if we're going to stay there. Bye for now.